Look at that, it's an absolute picture today. But good morning everyone. Yes, I have had a shave. I've also had a haircut, and it was probably the wrong time to do it because it is so much colder now. There's been so much wind around here the last couple of days, but this morning there's a little bit, which is pretty chilly, but it's not too bad, which is quite nice. I've just fed all the calves, they're all done. I'm just gonna go and catch up with Dad. He's shifting the heifers at the moment, and then I'm going to meet him at the cows. Here's the milking herd. It's filling up pretty quickly. There's about 60 cows in there now. Well, there's 3 heifers here, so these must have calved. See if I can sneak past them. Just like that. Good timing. I've just met Dad. Not quite sure what he's doing. There's either a stone there or he's straightening the standard. Tell you one thing, these GoPro batteries certainly don't like the cold. Oh, we've got 2 here. 1, 2, there's a cow down the bottom, she's just calved. There's at least 3, 4. I didn't film it, we've drafted the cows out, we took 5, there's a cow that's calving, so you can see the gator there and the cows are just in front of it. A little bit different this morning. Usually we would shift the cows onto a new break and then draft them, but we've just shot around, pulled out all the cows in there that have calved, because what's happening is there's another mob over there. They're the dry cows, so these are the springers. These are the ones that are going to calve soon, and they are the ones that aren't going to calve till at least the 3rd of August and after. However, it is one of those days where I come to work armed with a list, and the list I have in my hand has 43 cows on it, and they are from the dry herd. So what I've done is I've gone through, I've pulled out all the cows that have got an AB mating. I'm going to draft them out this morning, take the dry cows to the cow shed, milk these cows first, get them out of the way. So that job's all done. Take the dry cows up to the cow shed, draft these 43 cows out, and then we're going to run them over here and stick them in with the springers, because this herd in here, there's about, there might be 70 cows in there. No, maybe there might be 80. So if we put another 40 in there, there'd be 120, which would be a bit of a pain, but I think it's probably best. What I usually do is wait till we get down to like 15 cows in there and then have another draft up. But I thought, well, the weather's good, we've got time at the moment, so let's just do it. And then that also makes the dry mob a little bit smaller, which is a little bit easier to find grass for them as well, because there's quite a bit in front of these girls. Like this paddock here, they've still got, well, where we take them, sorry I'm bloody stuttering, but where we take them this morning, we're going to take them to the other end, work our way back up. Then we've got this paddock here and also this one, so there's quite a bit of grass in front of those girls, which is fine, but we haven't got so much in front of the dry mob, so just having a smaller mob there makes it a little bit easier. I tell a lie, we actually drafted 6 out, and not intentionally. This girl here, she hasn't calved, but she beat us and couldn't bother getting it back. Plus they've got to come back this way, so we'll just take her. So 7 this morning, that's not too bad, plus the one that is going to calve will be 8, plus there might be the old one that calves over there later on too, so it could be more, but that's probably about right for us. Like a good day I think is 10. We had 10 yesterday. It's hard case, we had, how many cows? We had 8 cows calved yesterday, and we had 6 out of 8 of them were bull calves, and then this morning out of the 4 cows, 3 out of 4 have been heifers, so it's good. Another 3 placements today. Calf cows are all milked, they're just in there for now, and here's 257, she's the one that's calving. She can just go in there until she calves, which hopefully is not too far away. Gonna take these dry cows up now and sort them out. It shouldn't take long, should take like 15-20 minutes to draft them up. There's only 120 in this mob, but I put them in this break yesterday because it's nice and handy, just straight out onto the race, up to the shed, boom boom, just like that. And I haven't set up a break for them when they come back, but there might be 2 breaks just there. I might just split that in half and they can have that. It's not a very big list today, which is nice. Like I said, there's only 43. But what I might do, just working out, might put the 43 in here, so this in to go with the springers, and then we can just run them straight over and move the other girls, so then they're all sorted. And the 80 that are left, they should just fit back in the yard here. So we'll just draft them through that gate, maybe. Something like that. That's perfect, they'll fit in the circular yard, so we can go with that plan. There's also one to draft out in here, number 310. She's empty. I seen her getting ridden the other day, and I searched up on Minder, and it says she was scanned empty. So I just clearly missed that one in the calves back then. But however, just going to make a start, and I've realised that it's not in numerical order. It is by official ID. So it's done here by the year and or the calf number instead of the cow number. So I'm gonna have to go and print another one. Okay, here we go. That's better. Late and early. Late. Early. Late. Early. That one's early. These girls can make their way over. Everything's all set up for them, so they'll end up in the paddock over there. Then Dad's gonna shoot over and shift the other springers, which we didn't this morning, and I'm gonna sort the rest of these girls out now. Dad's actually just letting them go so they can come and stand in the race for a little bit. I've set a break up for these girls. They're just making their way down. Now that the mob's a little bit smaller, I get more breaks in a paddock. So I'll probably get 3 out of here now. Maybe 4. No, maybe 3. There's not a heap of grass down that other end. Dad's actually let them go, which I didn't actually want him to, because I was gonna go and feed out them a little bit of silage, and it's a bit easier if they're not in the break, but oh well, doesn't really matter, I guess. He's also just joined the cows up over there. Hope there's not too much fighting that goes on, that's the only other thing. So we'll go and feed them some straw. Probably do it later. We'll go and have a little bit of breakfast, and then I might go over later and yes, feed them a bit of straw. You guys probably won't be able to see it unless it's on your TV, and you got a big TV, and these GoPros aren't very good at zooming in on things, but straight through there is the main trunk line, and there's actually a train just stopped over there. It's got a couple of engines on it, and it's got some containers, so just a freight train, but they usually don't stop on the tracks like that, so it must be waiting for something. A little bit unusual. Somebody's actually telling me too that from Te Awamutu, which is only probably a couple of K down the tracks that way, and to Hamilton, which is over there, it's like a massive slog coming up out of Hamilton to here, and they're saying it's like the most, or the steepest incline over such a distance, like not the steepest, but over such a distance it is. So interesting, I've never heard that before, but if it is true, it's cool, I suppose. Lovely bit of useless information for your Friday morning / Thursday night. I'm gonna go and feed this bale out now. I forgot that I was looking after the kids. I was gonna say babysitting, but you can't call it that when they're your own kid. Yeah, then it's called parenting. She's calved though, so that's good. Girls are all happy, and I've fed out for tomorrow as well. Just saves the job for the morning, but a bit of an update on the cow that had pneumonia. In my last video, Emma came out, Emma the vet, and she had a look at her, and that was the diagnosis, but unfortunately she actually died yesterday, I think it was, or maybe the day before. I thought she was actually coming right too. She looked like she'd sort of perked up a bit, and her stomach didn't look quite so sunken, so I thought maybe she'd started eating, but yeah. Unfortunately, things like that do happen. We can't keep every animal alive. You do get the occasional death. So yeah, it sucks. She's a good cow too, but unfortunately, like I said, it does happen from time to time. I had to shut the gate up there, so I thought I might as well go and see what this cow's had. What do you reckon? From that face there, I would say it is a heifer calf. Just see how it's like a little bit narrow, not so buffy, but I could be wrong. I've been known to be wrong before. Beautiful. Another heifer. There weren't any others over in the calving cow, so maybe that will be it for the day. I will check on them at about 3, but it didn't look like anything was trying to calve either. But that pretty much will wrap it up for this video, guys. But check out this weather. It is absolutely just beautiful today. That wind's died right down. It almost feels like spring. An early spring would be nice, but jeepers, it's nice. Like, it is a little bit cold, but it's you can't beat it on a good day like this. But it's great to get that job done today and out of the way. That dry mob, they shouldn't start calving till sort of mid-August, so at least another month away, which is nice because there won't be calves in there. And then the Springer mob, it'll be easier once we're getting more cows calve in there as well. Once that sort of gets a little bit smaller, it will get easier. But like I said, that will wrap it up. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it as always, and see you next time.